ready. Good evening, and welcome to 24/7 News, where our slogan is, who you with? America, we're watching. I'm your host, Ron Biggums. Our top story this evening comes from Myrtle Beach, Florida. You may recall Professor John Blackman, the creator of the ultimate creation. Well, John was arrested today for wearing a bikini in a public beach. This was the scene earlier today from Myrtle Beach, Florida.
They act like they've never seen a bikini before.
In other news, NYX FACE Awards has made their major announcement for this year's 2014 Beauty Vlogger of the Year. 30 finalists are in the running for this contest, and Tampa Bay's own Makeup by A. Marie is one of the contestants that'll be representing the Tampa Bay area, and I, for one, couldn't be more excited. With us live right now is Makeup by A. Marie. Ashley, welcome to 24/7 News.
Hey Ron, thanks so much for having me.
The NYX FACE Awards is in full effect. What can we expect in challenge number 1?
You know, in challenge number 1, we're required to create our favorite pop artist or album cover, and I would definitely say that this is a more difficult challenge for me because I'm not necessarily good at making myself look like somebody, but you know, I just went with it and hopefully it's enough to get me to the next round.
Well, I can honestly tell you, Ashley, that this reporter from time to time has been mistaken for a young Ricky Martin.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I've been known to shake my boom boom, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know, I don't think shaking my boom boom is going to help me in this challenge at all. I just really tried out a whole bunch of different looks. First, I thought, you know, what about Katy Perry? And then I thought, maybe Michael? But you know, after trying out so many different looks, I decided to go with my gut feeling and I chose Lady Gaga's makeup look in her album cover, Born This Way, which is such a phenomenal look. So I can only hope that, you know, everyone enjoys it just as much as I do. Alright, so we're going to first start off with a clean, fresh face, and I'm going in with my Proactive makeup wipes to make sure all the makeup is off my face and everything is very smooth, even, and nice. After that, I'm going in with my NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I'm simply using this to prime my face. And to get this Lady Gaga look, you want to first conceal your eyebrows, so I'm going in with a glue stick because as you can see, my eyebrow hairs are pretty dark and pretty thick, so I gotta use some glue to glue them down, so that's exactly what I'm doing here, and I'm just applying maybe like 2 to 3 coats of glue all over my eyebrows, and I'm setting it in place with my NYX Mineral Set It Don't Fret It facial powder. After that, I'm going in with my NYX Mineral Foundation Stick in a lighter shade because we all know Lady Gaga has fairly lighter skin than my own. So I'm applying this directly over that powder onto my eyebrows, well, what used to be my eyebrows, and I'm just setting all that in place. After that, I'm going in with my HD High Definition Primer, and I'm simply applying this all over my eyebrows, and this is just going to act as a nice base for all of the other products we're going to be applying later. Then I'm going in with my NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm simply applying this all over my lids to ensure that my eyeshadows stay in place and do not wear off throughout the day. And then you just want to be sure to blend all of that product out so everything is very even, smooth, and nice. Now, Lady Gaga's eye makeup was definitely over the top in her Born This Way cover, so I'm taking my NYX The Curve eyeliner and I'm simply making a dramatic wing liner, and I mean dramatic, like super over the top, and I'm also taking that liner and I'm using it on my lower lash line, and I'm curving it out into an irregular shape, you know, something that we normally wouldn't do. Now, don't worry if the liner is not perfect, we're actually going to go in with an eyeshadow directly after this to kind of clean everything up. After that eyeliner, I'm taking a NYX black eyeshadow and I'm simply packing this onto my eyelids. and I'm just going to pack this onto my lids. I'm not going to take it up into the crease. I'm not going to blend it out. I want a really harsh eye, just like I'm doing right here. And if you mess up a little bit, just go back in with that liquid liner and simply clean up any mistakes, any edges. Go ahead and sharpen that up. But this is basically the look we are going for. After that, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with my NYX Jumbo White Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. And I'm not going to apply this all over. I'm just going to apply it in the very inner corner of my brow bone, and I'm just going to blend it outwards. With that same jumbo pencil in Milk, I'm taking it onto a brush, and I'm simply using this in the very inner corner of my eye and also in my waterline as well. And now after that comes the foundation, and I'm going in with my NYX Mineral Stick Foundation, and I absolutely love this. And basically I'm just using this to even out my skin tone and make it look like I have very flawless skin. And I'm packing that foundation on because, I mean, when does Lady Gaga ever go for a natural look? So apply as much as you want. After applying that stick foundation, you want to set it in place, and I'm going back in with my Set It Don't Fret It mineral powder to make sure everything is very smooth and nice. After that, I'm going to contour. Now, Lady Gaga's nose was completely different than mine, so we're going to try to transform it a little bit with my NYX Matte Bronzer. And I'm simply taking this into the inner corner of my eyes, and I'm contouring straight down my nose to make it look like my nose is a little bit thinner. Now, in Lady Gaga's album cover, she had some freaky stuff going on. Her face looked like it was three-dimensional. It looked like she had stuff popping out of her face. Now, you can go in with a silicone-based compound to create, you know, that three-dimensional look, but we're going to use the power of makeup. So I'm going in with my NYX Matte Bronzer to kind of chisel out my cheekbones and give the illusion that I do have a three-dimensional look going on. And to make everything just pop a little bit more, I'm going in with my NYX Illuminator, and I'm applying that directly on top of my cheekbone. And as you can see, it just makes it look like it's popping out a lot more than it did before. And I'm just using this highlighter, you know, on the bridge of my nose, on my jawline. And I'm also going to contour horns into my forehead because that's exactly what she had. Then I'm going in with my NYX lip liner in red, and I'm simply using this to line my lips to ensure that my lip color doesn't bleed or anything like that. And the lip color I did decide to go with was my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in red, which is absolutely phenomenal. And basically this is the completed Lady Gaga look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to vote for me 3 times a day using the link in the description box down below, and I'll be sure to see you guys next time.
Welcome back to 24/7 News. I'm your host, Ron Biggums, and with me is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, you spend a lot of time in the vessel. Why is that? Ladies and gentlemen, challenge number 1, it's on.